and welcome to the website of St Mary Redcliffe. I'm Dan Tyndall, the vicar of the parish, and it's Thursday the 2nd of June, and we are standing in the oldest part of the church, built in about 1180. This is the inner north porch of St Mary Redcliffe Church, and I'm standing with a number of people from the winning team of our architecture competition. Last September we launched this competition to find a team that could work with the church over the next few years to build facilities for those who come to church, those who visit the church and those who live in the parish. And I'm delighted to announce that we looked all around the world. We had applications from Japan and from Korea. We went round the world to look for a team and we found them on our doorstep from King Street, about half a mile away in the centre of Bristol. And the team is Purcell, and with me is the senior partner Niall Phillips, the lead architect Dan Talks, critical friend Rob Gregory, and two architectural assistants Ellie Garrard and Caroline Barnard, who I'm told did all the work on the competition entry, the late night work, and making sure that everything was done on time and to order. So thank you very much for doing that, because I guess without your work we wouldn't have had the competition entry. Thank you ever so much for coming today. Niall, can you tell us a bit about why you decided to put an application into our competition?
Well, it's architects like challenges, and your project is a challenge, a serious challenge. It combines the opportunity to work with an outstanding piece of our heritage with the potential for a piece of creative new design that hopefully will marry together well. We set particular store in our work being of value to people, particularly the people who use it. And at St Mary Redcliffe there's clearly a community with desperate needs, and these buildings and facilities will help meet those needs. So it's not just the challenge, it's actually the contribution that the project will make to people who live here and work here, and you know, for whom it's part of their life.
So Dan, you're going to be the lead architect on our project, and you're going to have to bring this vision to some form of design reality. How does that grab you?
Well, it is an extraordinary opportunity, and yeah, of course we're absolutely delighted. I think the key thing is that we now, at this stage, we obviously have the strong idea, the idea that won the competition, but this is very much the start of a process. And the next stage of this process is for us to have the conversations that we haven't been able to have through the competition, to meet with the congregation, the broader community, understand the needs that are placed on this building, and of course for us to maintain a very close dialogue so that we can achieve everyone's aspirations.
And Rob, this notion of a critical friend, you're from the Architecture Centre in
Yes.
Bristol, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So the notion of a critical friend that is part of the team but not part of the firm, how does that work?
Well, it's a very exciting opportunity to be in a support role as an architect as well, being an expert, but also having gone to the school here in Redcliffe and having been involved for over 10 years in some of the community engagement with the church and with the Redcliffe Neighbourhood Forum. I think it's just, I'll be well positioned to stand a bit away from the drawing board and a bit away from the cash book and a bit away from the, some of the criticism that might come, and hopefully give a balanced view, principally supporting Dan and the team at Purcell, but also, as and when appropriate, helping the broader consultations and public engagement, and really as a former critic, telling the story, because it's an exciting story.
We really do have a very exciting story to tell here at St Mary Redcliffe. It's going to unfold over the next 8 years or so. If all goes according to plan, we shall be opening our new facilities in August 2024 on the 450th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth I to Bristol. That's a long way off. There's going to be a lot of work between now and then, but it's just a joy and delight to meet the team here from Purcell. It's a bigger team than this, I suspect. We're going to be getting to know a lot of people from Purcell. Thank you ever so much for coming today, and thank you for watching, and keep your eye on our website as this whole story unfolds.